I'm eating meat, but I'm having other health issues. Is that you? Is it? Tell me the truth. Come on. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Yeah. So, what happens in many cases, and this is what's happened to me and what I've experienced, is that when you go on a vegetarian or vegan diet, you've eliminated meat. You've eliminated animal products. And animal products tend to be more concentrated with toxins and, things that your body has a harder time breaking down. And when you go on a vegan or vegetarian diet, you're really cleansing, okay? You're cleaning house. You're getting rid of a lot of toxins, It's like you're cleaning your body internally. So it's kind of like doing a spring cleaning, if you will, on your house. Well, the same is true when you eat a really, light, clean diet like that. Now, vegetables and fruits and things like that, they are very cleansing, okay? They help to, again, clean out the body. They help to push stuff through your intestines. They help your detoxification process because of all the great vitamins and all that stuff in there, which is important every day. Eat your vegetables and fruit every day. But those types of diets are very cleansing and healing. Now, what happened to me is if you stay on those diets for a really long time, you'll start experiencing a breaking down of your body because you're basically in a catabolic state. Your muscles will start shrinking. You'll have muscle wasting. Now, that's not the case for everybody. There's some vegans that are actually bodybuilders, but they go to great lengths to make sure that they eat like 4,000 or 5,000 calories every day and take rice protein, hemp protein, and other supplements and things to make sure that they're in the anabolic phase. But most people that embark on a vegan vegetarian diet, they're not going to be doing that. So you really are going to be in a catabolic state and your body will be breaking down day after day after day. Well, when you've been doing that for 6 months or however big you were initially, you could really get really skinny and you could start feeling weak. In my case, at 6'1" and only like 145 pounds to begin with, going on a vegan diet brought my weight down to almost 135 pounds. And I felt so weak, even though I was consuming beans and whole grains and things like that. I felt so weak that it was even hard for me to stay on my legs. I mean, I just didn't feel like I had the strength or the motivation or the willpower, and my productivity just was going down, at work. And so that's my experience with vegan diet. But on the good note is that when you eat a really clean diet like that and you're cleansing, your skin improves. So you have less pimples, things just really good. Your digestion's working really well. If you couldn't think right, you might have clearer mind. So, there's pros and cons to everything. And all I'm trying to say here is that, when you're on a vegetarian or vegan diet, your skin quality will improve, things like that. But there comes a time when it's time to rebuild. You got to rebuild your house. You got to become strong again. And so when you get back into eating meat, meat, eggs, fish, dairy, or whatever, and you get to a point where you're back in the anabolic phase, okay, and you're growing again, and you're getting stronger, your skin quality isn't probably going to be the same as it was on the vegan program. Because that's just not what meat contributes to the body, see. It's not. Meat and animal foods are more designed to help give strength and build the body, build flesh, it's to build flesh, to build strong muscles, That's what it's designed for. It isn't really designed to help cleanse the body. That's what vegetables and fruits do. They help to cleanse the body, whereas the animal products help to build up the body, to give you energy and strength, and vitality. So there comes a point that when you get up there, and you're getting stronger, and you start breaking out pimples, don't freak out. It just means you know, that if you want clear skin, cut back on the animal products, increase the more cleansing foods, and those things will resolve. See, that's the cool thing about eating on a day-to-day basis, what you need, because that's what it's all about, guys. It's all about cleansing and rebuilding on a day-to-day basis, monthly basis, yearly basis. Okay, every so many months, you should do a spring cleaning, so to say. You know, get on a cleansing diet, and then when you're ready and you've cleaned house, rebuild back up with some good high-quality animal products. And that way you're keeping things in check and balance. So, but the problem is when people stick on these things really long-term, you know, because they're not eating on a day-to-day basis. They're eating based on, I'm going to stand the dotted line here and say, I'm going to be a vegan for the rest of my life, or I'm going to be on paleo for the rest of my life, or, you know, I'm going to be on the anti-inflammatory diet for the rest of my life, or I'm going to be on the acid alkaline diet for the rest of my life, or I'm going to be on the 80-10-10 diet for the rest of my life. And everybody gets all excited and everything, like, did you read the 80-10-10 book? Did you read Dr. Doug Graham's book? Did you read the acid alkaline book? Did you read this book? Did you read that book? And they all have really great points. But again, eat on a day-to-day basis and realize that foods serve purpose. Like I say, vegetables and fruits and things, very cleansing. Animal products, nuts, and those things are the richer types of foods, rich in protein, rich in amino acids, rich in fat. Those things bring vitality and bring strength and energy. So, hopefully that'll clear up a lot of confusion, because let's face it, you know, and a lot of people, they switch back and forth a lot. And what I can tell you is that it's very, very good that you're switching back and forth like that, because it means that you're intuitively listening to your body. I didn't always realize that until I've learned the experience, and, you know, now that I've gone through all that, I know. But a lot of people that get into it, you know, when they go back and forth, and then sometimes they get confused and they don't know what they should stick to, the fact is that their body instinctively knows what it needs at that certain point in time. You know, so if someone decides they're going to eat meat like crazy for a month, and then their body's like, oh man, I'm getting pimples all over my face, you know, or I'm constipated, then back off, and then they know to go on like a fruit, veggie, vegan type diet, and things will get better. So it's really that simple, you guys. So basically, the point of this video is that if you are having skin issues, if you can't think right, if you're feeling weak, look to the types of foods that you're consuming. And only you personally know how much or how little you actually need of that food. And when you learn about these things and you're conscious of it, you can make good decisions of what you need on a day-to-day basis. So I think that's pretty cool. Each person requires a different amounts and types of foods in order for them to feel best. And I personally can testify that since including meat into my diet at this particular time, I feel much, much stronger and have much more vitality and energy, which means that I was really lacking in that. But if I ever decided that I wanted to go back, you know, and I felt like that I started, you know, maybe I'm getting too big here, you know, or maybe my skin's starting to break out, or, you know, then maybe I'll go back and eat the vegetables and fruits and lay back less on the animal products, or in some cases completely eradicate them for the time being. So those are the kinds of decisions and things you have to think about when it comes to improving your health. So hopefully I've been able to explain that pretty well. But if you have any questions, ask me down below in the comment section. And if you liked the video, please like, favorite, and subscribe. See you later.